With 2 games already in the the intensity to continue to ramp up in game number 3. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. Puck is dropped in. Here we go in this playoff contest. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's intercepted. Suzuki's got it against the boards. And he can't hang on after that hit. Moves it to Suzuki. The Hurricanes have it from their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Came up with the save on that play. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Habs start with the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Rocked him.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit.
Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipates. I think he has a hook on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Canadiens team here on the attack. Makes the move in front. Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and bring one in early. That's the best way to get it done. There's multiple layers to this goal. Not only is it tough to bat out of the air, you have to have good sense of timing and hand-eye coordination, but you also have to have an awareness of where that puck is and where you're making contact with it, because guess what? If it's above the crossbar, this is a no-goal.
The Hurricanes get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
That's so important. With a goal in that first quarter of the period.
Stankoven's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Carolina still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Stankoven's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Handles the pass. The Habs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Montreal's got possession at center. Carolina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. There's one at the net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Anderson.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly. Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that kid sends an entire message to the team, says that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 the score. Passes it over. Quick pass to Deneau. Pushes it across to Evans. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. With possession along the wall. And he makes the save. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Oh, he stays out. He got a piece of that one. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Handles the puck. That's gloved by Anderson. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. There's a shot. Close the iron.
Carolina's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, it wasn't clean, but he did enough. And he uses uses his reach to disrupt the play. Gaining momentum up along the side. Fires it! Denies him with the save! And he coughs it up with the pass! Moves it to Suzuki. The Canadiens will play in their own end. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Montreal's got it now. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Anderson.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
And serves up a little knock on the play. And a great save.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Hurricanes have a majority of shots in this one. It's a reason they're in their lead, James. But after the shot, they're also retrieving, so they've got their opponent right where they want him, on their heels.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Sends the pass over. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Dobson's got the puck in his own zone. Great use of the point as he pokes that one away. And that tears off a body in the lane. Uses the force on that hit. Shot! Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. And another stop.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and he hit has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's in position, and he makes the save.
Anderson's going to hang on for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. The Hurricanes have taken a 1-0 lead. Line A's won the draw. Makes the save again.
What I love about the sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Takes a shot. Scores! That looked like that bounced off the defender and into the net.
This is a prime-time example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here. After that last goal, the coach is showing his displeasure with his team. He's just not happy with the effort and the details at this moment.
Carolina's made it a 2-goal lead now here in this second period, and they are putting on a show tonight.
Yeah, it's been an offensive clinic, hasn't it? They dominated in terms of their shot selection, but they have been relentless on the puck as well. So showing a lot of fire in different areas of the ice.
Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Tonight, oh, it stays out! Wow!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Line A's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And there's the save.
Jones has been outstanding tonight, and really the only player on his team that came to play. I mean, this has been awful in front of him. This team needs to shore up their defensive structure, get the puck, and start going north if they want to get back in this game.
Here's a short pass to top. Stops that one.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Nice zone entry from the middle. Gallagher's got the puck. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. Canadiens control the puck here on the blue line. What a stop! Gets the puck over to Jarvis. Oh, smart heads up. Makes the save, but barely with that one.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Shuts him down. Shots it over Jarvis. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. He got all of that one. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Brilliant save, running perfectly. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. And that goes wide.
There'll be some frustration with that one. You gotta love that he got to some prime time real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. Man, you gotta hit the net when you're in that tight.
Here's a shot. And it got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. It's denied by the goaltender.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Hurricanes lead this one 2-0. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. Sends it across the ice. And he takes the pass. Play is called for offside. Carolina's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. The Hurricanes win the draw. Tries to get it to Stankoven. Turns it aside with the glove. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Suzuki's won the face-off. Moves it quickly over to Slavkovsky. Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. And he had the answer on that one. And one last save. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Welcome back. Period number 3. There we go. Puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Montreal's up against a hot goaltender, James, and you know when a goaltender's feeling it, you're going to have to get them moving laterally. So they're going to have to find a way to go east-west and know exactly when to fire that puck.
Here's a chance. A hard save, and he made it look easy. Great job there.
Not Despair's doing a great job of playing fast in this game and closing quickly on his opponent. Anytime you put your opponent in a vulnerable spot, you squeeze and you hit like that, you're going to create turnovers. That's exactly what happens, and a reason why it results in offense and the goal.
We're still in the early stages of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Hurricanes get a hold of it. Slavin's taking it from his own end. Looks to make a play over to Aho. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Carolina's gained possession. Quick feed to Aho. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Again. Goalie plays it up. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Hurricanes played along the wing. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Answered the call on that play. Works it across to Newhook. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. Into the offensive zone. Oh, stopped with the pad by Anderson. Takes the pass. Makes another stop.
What a great job of trapping the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Makes the save as that goes off the glove. Miller's got it in the defensive end. Shot. Oh, and it just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Takes a shot. No room for that one to get through. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. The Hurricanes will play it from the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Picked up along the wall by Hudson. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Chatfield.
Carolina's been excellent tonight, James. They've found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. If it has to translate to something, this is still a close game. Jones made a great A save there, and it just shows that he wants that puck, right? He's so aggressive, he's so assertive in his crease, and he knew where that puck was going every step of the way.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued, and just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give them some rest.
And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Moves it to Gostisbehere. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Moves it up along the half wall. The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Anderson's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Carolina's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Big time stop there. Carolina's got the puck. Rocks him. Look at this, Cheryl. Here comes the response.
Well, yeah, and it's response to the injured athlete on the ice. And at times, the game has to govern itself. And when a teammate sticks up for you, when they feel like there was an intent to injure, you drop the gloves. Clearly win that fight, and now they have to build on the momentum that it's created. You can play physical, you can play fast, but what you do after a fight is really important.
Action set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice there. Stenkovic won the draw here in the defensive zone. Carolina's grabbed a hold of the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. A shot at the empty net. Scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. That empty net goal went in. Everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Carolina's up big time here in the late stages of this third period.
from bad to worse.
He's got a stick! And he keeps that one out as he gets a piece of the glove.
I love the way that he changes his pace here. A little bit of a pause, just pushes the defender back, and then he takes advantage of the space and gets that high-danger shot off.
Here's a shot! Makes a save! The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. There's a shot! And what a stop there with time winding down. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. You know, you can look at the stats and you can look at what the goaltender did tonight between the pipes, Cheryl, but this, to me, was a team effort.
Well, you can certainly see that they talked or discussed their structure in terms of how they were going to defend James, pushing everything, deflecting it to the perimeter, and allowing the goaltender to see the puck. I mean, how critical is that? Yes, some 10-bell saves were made, and some timely ones at that. Pitching a shutout isn't easy, but everyone on this group played well.
The playoffs are a war of attrition, and we know that they will continue, and we will see you then at the next broadcast. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. We'll talk to you then.